Good morning, it's Alex here. I'm out here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and just finished up the weekend where we had a meetup over the weekend on Friday night, which was a lot of fun. It was actually quite funny. I posted the event quite late. It was the day before, 2 days before, and I posted it up for everyone to come meet up at this rooftop bar called Zuma, which is a great spot. And we were going to do sunset drinks, so it was about 5 p.m. So I got there like on time and early and kind of waited around for a while and no one was showing up. So I was thinking, okay, yeah, maybe I posted the event a little bit too late, didn't give people enough time. And then one guy showed up, so it was just me and him, and he's a really nice guy. He got back to Vietnam recently. He was here before, teaching out here for I think 7 months, and then he went home and then he's come back again. And then I knew I had a couple of friends coming a little bit later, so I was like, okay, cool, it's just gonna be a small one, all good. But then a bunch of people arrived all at once, and I think we pretty much took over the whole rooftop of the bar. There was maybe 1 or 2 tables that weren't for the meetup, so I don't know, maybe like 50 people total. And it was a great spot, view of the city, and lots of fun. So really good meetup. As usual, mostly English teachers, a lot of people that have come through us, through Ninja Teacher, to get started teaching out here, and then a few people who have already been living and teaching English out here. Anyway, heading out now to get some lunch, some Vietnamese food. Should be good, so let's go. Alright, so we just had lunch here, some Mi Quang, and it's really good. And I'm here with a few people. How's it going, guys?
Good.
What's up?
I've been missing Mi Quang, and it was good to have the best in Ho Chi Minh. This location is undisclosed.
Undisclosed? Oh.
Yeah.
Keeping it
You didn't get over there. But look at all that, like, aftermath of all that food. It's pretty good. What did you think, Dan?
It's my first time trying it. It was really good.
Compared to other Vietnamese dishes?
I still prefer pho.
Yeah, that's your favorite?
That's my favorite, beef pho and chicken pho. Actually.
Yeah, that's good.
I love the pho.
How about you?
I really liked it. I like the peanuts. That's a nice touch. I'd never had it before. They gave us a lot of meat, which is nice. So
Yeah.
I will definitely be back here.
And it's not far from where you stay.
I know, yeah, it's super conveniently located. The undisclosed secret location.
Secret Mi Quang.
Why don't you just explain the style you got going on? Like casual with the nice shirts.
Yeah, it's one of my teaching shirts that was too big for me, so I wear this to cover my arms when I drive, otherwise I get sunburned. But you have to wear pants also because you can see got a nice salmon color pink going on. So yeah, I also wear gloves, protects from the sun and, you know, accidents.
Yeah, I also got one of those on. Have you guys started to notice the farmer's tan at all?
I'm not on my bike that much, so But everyone I talk to is like really concerned about it. They're like, where's your jacket? Where are
Especially
your
Vietnamese
driving
people,
pants?
right?
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
So Danny, how have things been going in Vietnam?
Quite well. Kind of settled in. Got my first paycheck. Moved into a house with some teachers. Everything's going pretty swell.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like a lot of fun.
And you're staying in Phu Nhang district, which is kind of central. It's quite nice.
It's actually Bintan.
Oh, you're in
Yeah,
Bintan,
it's in Bintan, but it's really close to Govap and Phu Nhang. So
Right.
I'm about 10-12 minutes from work.
Nice.
So it's actually cool.
Bintan, the one on the east side of District 1, right?
Yes,
That
yes.
one. 'Cause there's also Bintan.
Yeah.
Bintan and Bintan.
And
Yeah.
Tan Binh.
Oh yeah.
And Tan Binh, yeah. Nice. And how are you finding the teaching?
Still learning a lot, but it's fun. The kids are sharp. I have to put my teacher pants on sometimes though and do some like classroom management.
Mhm.
But it's actually interesting. I like it.
Yeah, you staying with, did you mention that already? You staying with a few people that did the course and you're like in a big house together?
Yeah, it's like 5 rooms, 5 floors, and it's just like one of those like skinny tall houses. And
Right.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's pretty cool to live with a few people you know, right?
Yeah, and then across the street, it's another house full of teachers as well. We went out with them last night to that comedy thing. It's pretty fun.
How are things going?
Things are going really well. Actually, just this morning got my first like 2-week feedback from my students. They evaluate you after like your first 2 weeks and
Oh,
tell
your
you
students
like
do?
yeah, they
Oh.
come in and like give them a survey about like how fun you are and how much they feel like they're learning from you, and my feedback was all actually like really good. So
Nice.
very excited.
We actually realized that we live right near each other in
Yeah.
the same district, and we just ran into each other last night, randomly walking along the streets. And we're like, oh, hey.
What do you think of the area in District 3?
It's nice. It's like super peaceful to drive along the canal like after work. I really enjoy that, and there's just like restaurants everywhere and
Yeah.
like coffee shops and bike repair shops, like anything you can need. I feel like it's just like right there.
Oh, you can see the propaganda poster behind us here. That's pretty cool. It's actually a big billboard that's got a Heineken sign on the other side, but from this side it's a poster. Maybe I shouldn't say propaganda poster. Propaganda's got a negative connotation.
Yeah.
Another update is actually Kyle, he's here. He has stopped working with Ninja Teacher recently, and that's because he's working full time again. Actually 2 jobs, right? So we were just talking about it, and it's just under a year that you worked for Ninja Teacher. It's pretty cool. So yeah, what are you up to now?
Yeah, it was a great time. I didn't quite make it to a year, but I definitely miss working with Alex and Pavina and Jacqueline. But yeah, I'm now teaching 2 part-time jobs, one at Language Center and one at private secondary school, where I teach during the week. But it's just part-time, so it's like 3 classes a day. I get school lunch, and the classes are like really broken up. So I have like 80 minutes, then like a 2-hour break, 80 minutes, then I'm done at like 4:20. So it's pretty good, but it's a lot of lesson planning, a lot of test writing and grading, and a lot more classroom management, contact with parents, stuff like that. It's like a proper teaching job. But the money's really good, and I'm a lot more busy with work related to my degree, which is teaching. So happy to be more involved with teaching, even though I miss doing what I did with you guys.
Yeah, because you're a real teacher.
Yeah.
You're also saying about how you like at this new school you've got students for a longer period, right?
Like you have students that you'll have for like a few months as opposed to
Yeah.
just short classes with them and then you say goodbye, right?
More than a few months. The Language Center, it's like 3 months at a time. You have a group of kids, then you move on to the next one. My school now, it's from July 31st until May 31st. I have the same group of kids. So you can
That's
actually
nice.
see development and
Yeah.
make relationships, and it's a lot more fulfilling.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. This guy over here is like hanging out with us. Hello.
Kids here love Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man? Oh,
I like
yeah.
your shorts.
Spider-Man.
Hey, so I'm here in the center of District 1, right in the middle of Ho Chi Minh City, and you can see the big cathedral behind me. It's kind of well known for this spot. And it's kind of a nice night out. It's very cool. It's been so hot lately, and there's lots of people out here just hanging out, eating some food. And I'm about to go to a restaurant now and get some dinner. Going to like a more kind of fancy place where you'll pay, I don't know, between probably $7 and $10 per person for a meal, whereas if you just get cheap Vietnamese food, cheap but good Vietnamese food for like $1 to $3 for a meal. It was really nice hanging out with Danny and Sabrina and Kyle. It's always good to see our students who finish the course and then get settled in. I always kind of just, want to make sure that they're doing well. It's a lot of people each month for me to keep up with, but that's why we have the team, our program advisors, Lavina and Jacqueline, now that Kyle is working full-time, and they kind of check up with people, see how they're doing and stuff. But I also try and do it as much as I can, and I really like to see when they're doing well. Yeah, and they're both cruising around on motorbikes now, got jobs, got places to stay, and yeah, it always amazes me, like just seeing that process from start to finish of someone that's in their home country, and then they fly out, get started teaching, and then they're living out here, and they get to experience everything that comes with that, the good and the bad. But I think for the most part, once you're settled in and you've got through that initial period, and you can really start to relax and enjoy it. I actually just recently spoke to a few of our students on this month's course, and they're planning to do a motorbike road trip after the course for a few weeks, all the way to central Vietnam, and then come back and I think find jobs afterwards or something like that. But that is pretty cool. I'm actually going on a trip to Hong Kong around that time, otherwise I might have tried to invite myself along. But I want to do another road trip soon because road trips in Vietnam are awesome. Anyway, I think I'm going to finish off this episode of Ninja Teacher TV, just giving you a little insights into life out here, sharing some of our teacher stories, and I'm going to go for dinner. So thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe, turn on notifications, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you soon in a new video about life and teaching English abroad. Speak to you then. Peace.